nanakuma.
I'm Masato Igarashi, your everyday office worker. I'm still single. My parents used to tell me what candidates for my wife should be like. Intelligent and beautiful, highly educated. It's better if she's a daughter in a rich family. They just gave me a lot of requirements. Because of that, none of my previous girlfriends made it. Before I knew it, I started enjoying my single life because getting a girlfriend was a pain in the ass. One day, my parents happily told me that they found me a great candidate and the date for the interview. I couldn't turn them down. And now, there's a girl who I hated back in high school, Miyuki Kasuga. I guess she looks very different than before. Well, she had put on a lot of makeup and had flashy blonde hair. Considering how old she is now, she must have grown up. The reason why I hated her is that she was the delinquent leader back then. And I don't know why, but she used to tease me a lot. However, she received better scores for her study than mine, so I just didn't like her.
The weather is really nice lately. What do you do in your free time, Igarashi-san?
I don't do anything special.
Then, do you have any hobbies? I often go window shopping.
I don't really go out except for work.
Why don't we walk outside for a bit?
Okay. There's nothing to talk about, even if I went out with a former delinquent leader.
Spring is coming. There's something I remember in this season.
Something you remember?
Yes, it's back in high school. There was a timid boy, and I ended up teasing him all the time. Now that I think about it, I teased him so much that it wouldn't have surprised me if he quit school. But he kept coming anyways. I kinda respected him for that.
Is she talking about...
It's been a long time. You've become much more manly, Igarashi.
You knew it's me?
Of course. As soon as I got this interview, I teased you a lot. How can I forget?
Seriously? I have a bad feeling.
Well, I'm sorry for what I did to you back then. I apologize for that. I was too young and an idiot. I know it's hard for you, but do you think you can forgive me?
Well, I almost forgot about that until I saw you today. Don't worry.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. It's a matchmaking interview, but why don't we start as friends? You can decide after that.
But are you okay with that? It's with me. I don't think you want it.
I would have turned down if I didn't want this. It's not like I teased you because I hated you.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. We should exchange numbers first. If we're gonna be friends, let's hang out when we're available.
Yeah, fine.
Then I'll call you later.
As I returned home, my parents questioned me about the interview. Honestly, I don't know whether or not it went well. So I just told them that we exchanged numbers as friends anyway. Then my father said, there isn't a great girl like her. She is the one, and strongly recommended me to marry her. What do you know about her? Those girls I introduced to you were far better than her. I just ended the conversation and stayed in my room. You called me suddenly, and why do I have to carry stuff for you?
But you were bored, right? Then help me out.
Since I was off, I was goofing around at home. Then, suddenly, Miyuki gave me a call. Please come here right now! Help me! That's what she said. I came over in a hurry thinking maybe she was in danger. Then, she was waiting for me with a big smile. She took me from shop to shop, and now I'm forced to carry a lot of bags for her. You didn't have to get me surprised. Just tell me to come over.
But you would definitely not have come if I said it was shopping, right?
Well, that's true.
See? So, what I did was right.
Just don't do something like that, alright? I froze up. I thought you were in danger.
Were you worried about me?
No, I didn't mean that. You're a girl anyway, so something could happen to you too. That's what am I saying? Well, you're stronger than me. Maybe I didn't have to worry.
Huh? Are you picking a fight with me? Just kidding. Don't take it seriously. It's not like I was the delinquent leader because I wanted to. I had a reason for that.
A reason?
Back then, I joined the team because I had to. I mean, I wanted to look like I was strong. So before I knew it, I was already a member. I wasn't good at fighting, so I was more of a team mascot. Then, the leader that time moved somewhere far, and they chose me. I told them that I was weak and could never become the leader. But I was forced to become it because they thought I could increase everyone's morale. Or not. Did you believe that?
What? Was that a lie?
I can't tell you. Come on, let's go to next shop. You took a good rest.
I'm never gonna get tricked ever again. I told you. Don't call me as if it's urgent.
It's fun, isn't it?
No, it's not. You haven't changed a bit since back then. Your looks changed, so I thought you got better, but I was wrong.
Well, this is who I am. It can't be helped.
I'm going home.
Come on, you just came here. You don't have to go.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
Man, I was gonna go watch a movie you'd like to see.
You mean that new horror movie made by that guy called Master?
Yeah, you wanna come?
I do.
Alright.
What is it this time?
Your birthday is soon, right? I thought I'd buy you a present.
I don't need that.
I made a reservation for a dinner cruise. It'd be a waste of money.
Alright, I'll come.
There you go. Today, I want you to help me figure what to buy for my dad's birthday present.
You could have asked someone else.
I thought you had good taste in this kind of stuff.
What do you mean? There's someone better than me.
Maybe there is, but I want you to help me.
Whatever. Miyuki calls me surprising the hell out of me every time and takes me around. I got used to it gradually and started hanging out with her without making a big deal out of it. I used to hate her a lot back then, but lately, I feel like we're really friends now. But her personality hasn't changed much since then. So if I had feelings for her and started thinking of marrying her, she might dump me in a bad way. When I think about it, I can't be really glad about what she does. Despite what I say, I hang out with her. What a good-natured man I am. Huh? What is she looking at? Officer, over here! Come here now! Thank you so much! Yeah, take care. Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I was a bit intimidated.
Let's go into the park and take a rest.
Okay,
I didn't know what you want. I got some water for you.
thanks.
So that was true, huh? I remember the story. She became the delinquent leader that she told me before. I just didn't believe what she told me that time. But now, I think I need to trust her after seeing what I did. She can't fight. It's more like she's afraid to fight.
I had my first love back in elementary school.
Ah, what the?
I was surrounded by some bullies like that student, and I was just crying. Then, this boy came up to us and helped me. He got beaten up by them, and I cried again.
Huh? This sounds familiar somehow.
His face swelled up, but he just smiled. He just said, "It's okay," and patted me on the head. He was really cool that time, and I fell for him before I knew it. Right after that, his parent came to pick him up, so I couldn't get his name. I really wanted to thank him, so I asked my parents to look for him. Then, it turned out that he was in the next school district. So, it was hard to see him again. But I wanted to see him badly. I asked my parents to investigate the boy and took the exams for the same schools as him. I studied a lot for that and ended up being smart to some extent.
Sarcasm. Again.
No! That's how much I wanted to see the boy again. I studied hard, passed all the school's exams, found out which school he'd enter, and entered the same one.
You're like a stalker.
I really was. I didn't think of myself as one because I was desperate. I finally saw the boy again. He grew up a lot, still looking the way he did back then, but he was so introverted. that I couldn't talk to him well, even though I wanted to. So I thought I could talk to you if I got stronger by joining the team that coincidentally wanted me.
That's a simple plan. I mean, does something like that really happen?
Well, my friends back then were naughty. They were inviting their friends to get the team bigger, so I just...
So the team wasn't that strong in the first place?
Well, I don't know. The previous leader must have been strong, since there are some legends of her. I was totally weak, and everyone had to protect me. So I left some legends too, in a sense. No, I mean, we got off track.
Ah, sorry. So, did you talk to the boy?
You know, since I joined the team, I became so strong that I could only tease him. And I ended up getting hated by him. He started glaring at me whenever our eyes met.
As I thought, she's talking about... I kind of knew already, but are you...
So you figured? Yes, you're right. The boy is you, Igarashi. I've been in love with you. So I even asked your parents to help me out and waited for a chance.
That's why they kept turning my girlfriends down. Sorry, but you didn't have to go that far. I wouldn't have hated you if you talked to me normally.
I know. I wouldn't have had to make this detour if I dealt with you normally. But I wasn't brave, and I went too far in the wrong way to get some courage, and I was at a dead end. I was in love with you, but teased you and ended up getting hated. I studied hard to go to the same college as you, then you hated me more. I wanted to quit the team right away, but I was the leader, so I just couldn't. I thought I'd give up on you many times, but I just couldn't. And I thought I could have closure if we had a matchmaking interview, and you officially turned me down. But we started off as friends before I knew it. Sorry I caused a lot of trouble for you. This is too much. I understand you hate someone like me.
Well, it's different from back then.
Eh?
I'm saying, I don't hate you like I did. It's more like, I like you a lot, I think.
Really?
Really, my mind changed while looking at you being timid, smiling, having fun.
I'm happy.
So, date me with marriage in mind. After I said so, Miyuki looked up at me with a bright smile and nodded.